Hi, I'm Jessica Rolfe. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Lovevery. We are so glad you're here. Congratulations on your new baby. This is like a really big deal. You have a new life in your life. We want to help you feel confident that you're making the very most of your child's early development. So playtime and all of their cognitive and physical development and social emotional development. We offer a system of early learning that has play kits. And each play kit comes with a play guide, and we have all the things that you need to feel like you have the tools to make the most of these early years. So vision is actually the least developed sense in the womb, yet it is the way that your baby is taking in their world. They can't yet roll over or crawl to or reach or grasp things that they want, but they can look at them. So you'll notice your baby is really interested in high contrast images. They see best in black and white, and they also see best 12 to 14 inches away. So we included black and white cards, which have a simple side and a complex side for your baby to really practice and grow that sense of vision. You will notice your baby is riveted by these images. So they will be staring at them for many, many seconds, even minutes. And when your baby starts to really become accustomed to these images, you want to flip them over to the more complex side. They'll be ready around 6 weeks for this transition. So I put the black and white images in this travel card holder. So this is a really fun way for your baby to have something to look at when they're practicing stretching out of the womb position. Flat on the floor, on their belly, or on their side, or on their back. This is really great stimulation for their physical development. You'll notice that your baby will want to lie on their side, and you can roll up a swaddle blanket behind their back and kind of prop them up, and they'll love to look at these images. PTs and OTs actually recommend side lying as one of the best positions for your baby to be, in addition to on their belly and on their back in this newborn phase. So you can also flip it over for balanced development. You might notice your baby's neck is tight because they're looking to one side all the time. So their neck is tight because they're really crunched up in that womb position, and they need to stretch out their neck. It's called torticollis when their neck is too tight. One way you can prevent that is to help them encourage head turning to the other side. It will really stretch out their neck. These black and white images you can use on both sides, so your baby can be side lying on each side. They can be on their belly turning to one side with their head to one side, or on their belly turning to the other side. So these black and white images are a great tool for allowing your baby to stretch out. We also include a play guide, which has all the research so that you don't have to do it on this first 0 to 12 weeks of your baby's development. So it really goes deep into everything you need to know about the milestones, what to expect, but also it gives you a lot of play ideas for different ways to engage with your baby during playtime. We also included the best at Pinterest, which is kind of expert informed around different play positions, like when to expect your baby to roll over from their back to their side, or how do you build their leg strength? What are different ways to do tummy time so they're not so fussy? So all of these different activities are here in this play guide. These are sensory links, and these are great for the beginning now, but they're also so great for extended play as your baby gets older. So you can hang these from the play gym, you can hang them from your stroller, and they have different ways to engage. So in the beginning, they're high contrast for your baby to look at, but when they can start reaching and grasping, there's a lot of different sensory exposure your baby will experience with these sensory links. We have the squeaker, we have a rattle, we have a crinkle, and they all come apart. So you can hang them vertically, and then you could also actually have them just link to one piece so they can experience the sensory exposure just in a lot of different configurations. We also include this mobile, and I really recommend you taking the time to hang it from the place where you change your baby, because we hear from parents that babies are riveted with this kind of slow spiral spin for many, many minutes. We hear even like 20 minutes, babies will just sit and start to coo and talk at this mobile because they're so stimulated. So it slowly moves with the slightest kind of bit of air movement and kind of springs, and so it gives your baby something to track visually. And then when they are around 5 months old, you can flip it by just inserting this little string in through the hole, and you can flip it to the colored side so they can start to see a whole new experience in color. Your baby around 8 weeks will start to recognize that their hands belong to themselves. So these mittens are a great tool for helping to promote that hand recognition. You can put these mittens on your baby and they're seeing this high contrast image move, and they start to realize that they're actually making those movements and that those hands and arms actually belong to them. So this is great, again, a great tool for hand recognition. We also include this silicone rattle, which is great for sound tracking. So your baby is starting to tune into different sounds and can hear them when you show them the sound. They can start to make that connection that that sound is something that is shaking. And this is great for visual tracking exercises. The ball also pops out of the rattle, and then your baby can have this great teether around 3-4 months. They're gonna wanna grasp this teether and put it in their mouth. This is, we hear, one of the baby's favorite teethers. So it really also has great extended play. And this black and white book is a really sweet first book for you to read to your baby. So we have a lot of different images. You can talk about the fish and the whale and the owl and the snake and the mouse. We love to actually recommend this reading position where you put your baby on your thighs and then you face them so they can see your face and the book at the same time. So you can flip the pages of the book, talk to them while you're reading to them, and they can actually look at your mouth and your face at the same time. So we have all these tips and more in the play guide, and we're so grateful to be spending this time with you. They say that the days are long and the years are short. I know the days feel really long right now, but it goes by so fast. So enjoy your sweet newborn.